Christmas songs in every store. Can't stand to hear one more. Please won't you make it stop? Snow is piled 5 feet high.